Hey, yeah, I heard him out there. He's talking about he's on a driver and all this crap, and then them other boys in Georgia, I was on a driver too, and I was like, hell, I ain't gonna fool them, my ducks. Hey, Fireball, I wasn't even gonna fool with him. I didn't even come here, key down. Hey, this thing sounding all right out there to you? Hey, Fireball, right there, 500 in the bluegrass, break.
Oh, man, sounds real good, 500. A 500 in the bluegrass. Man, it sounds awesome, dude. Kevin think got the loudest audio I've ever heard, man. Pinto Bean out there jumping up and down thinking that somebody's going to save him.
Hey, I'll tell you on that. Yeah, you know, only Christ could save him, but,
Where is, 29? I heard somebody say 29's out there somewhere. Tell old 29 to come on out and play there, Bree.
Hold them all down, know when to key, and when to get back up out the middle of the way here. 410?
Oh, he ain't got to come out here, 800. He says he has his beam tuned for 6, and he ain't going to come chap 28 to 800. I was just starting at 29 about 500, because 500, you know, he's always waiting on 29, but 29 only comes out here when 500 is not out there. Break.
I've been anxiously awaiting his return. He told everybody he's going to come out here and key on everybody, man. I've really been waiting for him. If you ain't been there, you tell him I was asking about him there, Bray.
No. He's been on 6, man. He's been on the bowl. I mean, he came out there this morning, and he was out there 29. You know, he came out there. He did a little damage. You know, he came in there and whooped on a couple guys in Illinois and whatnot, but he couldn't stay, man. He couldn't stay. He probably should tune his beam for 28, but he's probably terrified. Hey, he's probably terrified.
Looking for a duck shoot out there. That's all we're looking for is just a duck shoot. Tell him to come out and play. We'll play fair, Break.
He won't do it, man. He's not going to do it, 800. He's not going to do it, Wild Child. He can't. And I try to tell him all the time. I try to tell 29 all the time. You know, I mean, I haven't even been up here around 28 lately. But now, you know, I came here earlier, you know, I thought, you know what, let's see what's going on in the world of sound, Wild Child. But, nah, I don't think, he ain't ready, dude. He ain't ready for 28, dude. He ain't ready. 28 ain't easy, dude. I mean, you get out there, you're going to get skull drug.
It's even better than last.
He's saying he's scared of the skull dragging zone there, Break.
Yeah, I'm saying like he'd rather talk on 6, a little bit easier. If he came up here on 28, he'd probably get skull drug, might have his white ass hair, and his blue eyes might turn brown.
Man, you know.
I think he's saying he's going to come up here. I'm waiting. I want to see, I'll be able to know what he's doing by what kind of signal he does on my back door. Because I could always tell, he had to always jump on a pair of bowls to take me out. He couldn't stay down there on something on equal ground. He had to go way bigger and do 4 times what I was to key on me. He's a duck, always be a duck. I like messing with him, though. He's a fun guy to play with, no doubt about it. But I think he's out of his league where he's at. But I think he's out of his league up here. What do you think, Break?
He ain't even talking on stuff he's talking on. You know, this morning he said, I'm just on my driver. He's terrified of stuff he runs, man. You think he's going to die if he runs that 15,000. I'm telling you, dude. You know, I'm just on my driver. And I believe when he's out there, I think he is. I think he's out there talking on his driver because he's either afraid to talk on it or he broke it, and that's why he got 10 other stuff over there, and he don't run those either.
Well, he's got backups for backups. There's no excuse to on a driver. That's the last everybody uses. You don't hear me saying that. I'll tell you when I just cue my damn drivers over, then you won't know when I hit the damn pedal, because you get over me on my driver, I'm going to hit the damn pedal right now. This is crazy.
I come out there wide open, Fireball. When Fireball sees him, I come out there wide open.
In an ass-kicking contest, that ain't no fun.
Yeah.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. 500's been looking for 29, and there's like 4 other stations in Kentucky they're looking for him. They're looking for him. I'm telling you. But every time 29 comes out there, and he's only on 6 lately, they're not out there. Like Hogman. Hogman ain't out there. Like he just gets out there when Hogman's not out there. 500 comes out there, and he'll talk me on. Dude, 500 taught me on 6 like he's doing right now. He just keyed up. 500 just keyed up and said, Fireball, I got everything I can. I'm out there with all I have. But you walked him on out of there. But 29, nah, he don't, man. He can't be terrified, dude. I think he's terrified of Big Red Bus.
He's like Bigfoot and
a couple of them big boxes over there so I can take it down and get them fixed right. They'll get out there and walk the dog like they're supposed to instead of sitting in the corner broke down.
Wait a minute now. Hey, 800. Wait a minute now. Are you saying he's like Bigfoot? He hides out there in the bushes so nobody knows who he is there, 800 there, Break?
he's sort of like a...
Man, god damn. I didn't hear none of that there, 800. Man, ground wire keyed that mall down. He put some kind of DC in there and it... Oh! Man, what are we doing on 28 today? God dang, man. My needle's buried. I'm burying everybody else's needle because I ran everybody off the radio there, ground wire. Man, who are you trying to talk? Who are you trying to talk to, ground wire? I trying to get somebody in there cross-keying, man? You want me to pump it up? You want me to put 1,700 watts out there? I'm only doing like 400 right now. You want me to pump it up?
Everybody on the radio down here, ground wire. Who are you trying to talk to? Who are you trying to talk to, ground wire? I'm trying to get somebody in there cross-keying, man. You want me to pump it up?
Okay. I already know the answer. Hey, ground wire, it's all right. I just got to play back. I already know the answer. You can't hear him. I got that mall down so bad it don't matter what conditions you have out there around Arkansas. You can't hear the guy you're trying to talk to. You know, 10 runs right on. Oh, man, you sound good. Oh, yeah, ground wire gone. Man, nope. Man, Wild Child just played me a little playback live. I got that Capica mall down from Boston, Austin, Spain to Maine, and Aruba to Cuba. They can't do shit.
Spain to Maine and Aruba to Cuba.
Bigfoot. Tell ground wire we're still looking for Bigfoot.
You know I've told you ground wire's a mud duck. He's the biggest mud duck in the whole yard.
Oh, man, here we go. Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute now, 800. You said you still looking for the Sasquatch. You still looking for Bigfoot? And then Camping and Eugene Johnson. Eugene Johnson came out there and said ground wire's a mud duck. Ground wire. Man, you got any mud on your feet? Hey, ground wire, look at your big and feet, man. See if there's any mud on in between your toes. Go back quiet, man. Go back quiet. Hey, ground wire, go. Somebody put a DC in my radio. I couldn't even hear a word you guys said. You're like, I didn't even hear Edgerdine's, dude. Man, somebody come out there, put a DC in your radio and a...
You know what I be saying.
Well, all right, Eugene Johnson. All right, here we go, Here we go, Eugene Johnson. Here we go. The Sasquatch's going to find you and step on your cop-picking amplifier. Hey, Eugene Johnson. Cop-picking Bigfoot is going to come through the cop-picking, come through your house like the boogeyman. You're going to step on that little tiny amplifier you have and step on it. And you'll be like, uh-oh! That's what you sound like.
Oh, damn, when you call him out a little bitty, when hell, yours is just a driver. It can't be real big.
No, it's not. I'm not in. My driver, look. Hello. Oh! Man, I almost pushed this thing up to like 700 watts up here, man. Hello. I could tune this thing. I could tune this amplifier from 6 right here. I could bust out 1,700 watts. Eugene Johnson. I didn't hear any of that, though. I mean, I think Mr. Roth's about to come out here right now. Man, hold on. Hey, 406, let me call you back.
All right, man. CJ's being a bitch, huh?
No, I'm busy on the radio. I'm busy on the radio. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm on the radio. I was talking to 406, man. 406 said that Soul Snatcher's being a crybaby. No, he wasn't being a cry. I'll fix it. I'll fix it with a 406. 406 kind of a drama guy, man. He over there thinking about what somebody talking about and somebody this and that and that. Man, 406 would be nothing with one for me. He wouldn't be anything with one for me. You know, they're talking about somebody talking about bad about him. Man, he don't know. But that time, Eugene Johnson, all I heard was,
well, that's good. I don't guess I'll be talking to you. I just need to go be and put my first sound. Just by the radio went home. Guess what? On the west side, so we're up by the side of Bamba. Take a look at me now.
I'm taking a look at. I thought that was you. Hey, Mr. Off. I thought that was you out there around Mobile. I'm glad you came out here, man. This is 6'5". Hey, Mr. Off. This guy, big and Rudy Poot, Pinto Bean. He thinks he's the shit and get, dude. He really does. He thinks nobody can talk out of Alabama or the West Side. Man, 445. Bless his heart, he died. He was in Mississippi. He teared Pinto Bean up every time Pinto Bean keyed. Pinto Bean never even had a name for himself. He didn't even know what his radio was when 445 came out there. And you know what, Mr. Off? I'm glad he came out here and turned everybody's radio off in Alabama. Good evening to you there, 6'5", Mobile, Alabama. Fireball is right back.
Ball game. Just couldn't pass up a chance to say good evening to you and that good sounding radio station. Hey, Fireball, take a look at me now. I'm still looking at you and going to the game.
Oh, I'm glad you got it down here around Bombay Beach, buddy. Hey, 6'5". Hey, Mr. Off. I'm glad that you got your Comping antenna 100 foot, right above 100 feet now. I mean, I know that hurricane went right over through Alabama and North Carolina. Man, must have held right on up, man. You must have had something going on there with that antenna. As I know that wind went right through Alabama. But A65, that thing held its own over there around Mobile, Alabama. As you got that Comping mall laid down. You got everybody turned off going. They're all licking their windows. Mr. Off, I'm rocking this mail.
Hey, Fireball, I was fortunate enough to be able to crank that thing down and leave it down. I'm a piece out, but I've got to crank it. I crank that thing down and leave it down and lay it over. Fireball, I'm going to go back to the game. Enjoyed it. Have a good day.
All right, go on back to the game, man. I'm glad you came out there and said hello to me, man. Because I'm glad that you, man, there's rain coming, and there's another Comping hurricane coming through there. Not through Alabama, but you're going to get rain. And rain don't matter, but man, I'm glad that your antenna stayed through Helena. You know, all the people in North Carolina, they're stranded, man. The government ain't doing nothing for them, man. Nobody's doing nothing for these people, man. They're giving money to the Ukraine. They're giving money to the other countries. And they're giving money to China. They ain't helping these people. They ain't helping our own people, man. It's sad. I mean, it's all over Facebook. They're hungry. They ain't got no water. They ain't got no food. They ain't got no electricity. They're asking help for the government, and the government's just letting them dry, man. It's awful. But I'm glad that you made it through that hurricane over there, 6'5". I'm glad you made it through. 6'5", Mobile, Alabama. Fireball rocking on.
Where are you, Fireball? Yes, sir, I made it through it. That bad rainstorm coming up. The rain don't bother me. I get a real good ground when it rains. But I'm going to get back to the game, but it's been a pleasure. Tell all the gang, Fireball, I passed through your neighborhood. There's a lot of down there without it. I'm going to the game. Good evening, sir.
Me off. But I can't get no help out of the government. I don't understand what the problem is. I've been paying taxes all my life. Why won't the government help me?
Oh.
All right there, 6'5". Go on to the game. I heard every word you said. Oh, Eugene Johnson over there jumping up and down. He said he can't get no help from the government. Well, you ain't going to get no help from the government, man. Not with this administration. You got to vote Trump. Yeah, I know. Trump talks a lot of shit. You know, and they all say, oh, yeah, Trump got this and that, and he's a felon and all that. And they targeted our president, man. They targeted our president, dude. They targeted Reagan, too. They tried to shoot him. They tried to get rid of him. They tried to do the law stuff, too, with Reagan, too. I mean, he was helping. Reagan was helping us. And they got rid of Reagan, too. They got rid of Reagan. They got rid of him. That's what they're trying to do with this president. They're trying to do that to Trump. I mean, I know Trump's on there, but listen to me. His vice president's better than him. He'll come up there, dude. His vice president will help him, no problem. And any speech that needs to get done, just bring Vance right on there. He'll got that good to go. He's good. Hey, Eugene Johnson, I heard you when old 6'5" Mobile, Alabama got up that mall. And you said the government ain't helping you. Well, they ain't helping North Carolina, man. They want the lithium, dude. They targeted that place. The government put things up in the air to make the hurricane bigger. They're doing it again right now. They're getting rid of Florida. They don't want the votes.
Yeah.
is true right there. Yeah, they definitely want to get rid of those people. They want the minerals, and they definitely want to suppress the votes up there because that's Republicans up there, Break.
Yeah, they do. They want to get... I mean, my friends, all my friends believe this. Well, I mean, I thought, man, I was like, come on, man, you ain't going to deter the weather. But got to remember, who has the military? This administration. The military did this in Vietnam. The weather, they deterred the weather then in the 70s. They deterred the weather during the administration of, I forgot when. They deterred the weather then. It was raining, and they put salts or whatever in the airwaves. And they did it this time. That's what everyone's saying right now. And people died, man. They got rid of them. It's sad. 800. It's awful, dude. And they left them stranded. FEMA ain't out there. They're out there. FEMA's out there, but they ain't doing anything but helping the dead. They're just over there. Well, we don't know what to do. We're just helping whatever we can. But they ain't got the... Man, the military should be out there helping everybody, but they ain't doing it. They're all stranded. They ain't got no generators. You know why? Getting rid of the votes. They're doing that right now in North Florida. Central Florida right now is coming through tomorrow. It's coming through tomorrow, man. And they're getting rid of all the people that vote in Florida. It's awful, man.
Somebody ought to come in and give me a great big box so I can get out here and talk to everybody.
Well, communication is real. Hey, look. I'm going to communicate, Eugene Johnson. I heard you a little bit, 800. But hey, Eugene Johnson, I'm communicating, buddy. I got big generators out here, and I'm definitely communicating over the radio because they ain't going to stop me. They stopped all the cell phone service over there in Asheville, Boone, all that over there in North Carolina. It's not working. But I'm going to be communicating all day, every day, any day I want. I'm only doing 1,600 watts. All I got to do is run my little generator. I'll be telling everybody what the hell's going on, man. This administration is bullshit. We got to vote Trump. We got to get him to help us. We got to get him to help us.
And what's the problem?
I'll tell you what, Trump got Elon to carry all those Starlink systems up there. And they said that the government sort of took all that over and they're using that to route the materials into their FEMA areas. They've sort of hijacked that to keep Trump and Elon from getting any credit for helping anybody.
Wow, I wouldn't believe it. Man, I believe it. I wouldn't doubt it. Hey, 800, I wouldn't doubt it. Guarantee it. No, they're arresting the helicopter, the private helicopter drivers that are going there to help there because they got their own helicopters like we got trucks. They're just riding their helicopters, bringing water. They're arresting them. They're arresting them because they think it's a crime scene and all that. You know what it is? I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you what it is right now. All of North Carolina, Asheville, all that has a lot of lithium. They have a lot of lithium. And all of North Carolina said, no. We want our towns to be our towns. They told them all no. They wanted to give them a lot of money, but they told them no. Well, now it's gone. So now they're going to make it an eminent domain, and they're going to fix it all, and guess what? They're going to have lithium plants in North Carolina. Guarantee you, watch, that's what's going to happen.
Well, all you have to do is look at what happened to Maui. All the big shots get in Maui. Good evening. there, and they still don't have anything. There's still a lot of them in bad shape. So North Carolina, under this administration, can get used to the same thing from the communists.
They ain't gonna give them anything. They don't want to. They're doing it to Florida right now, man. I mean, the weather came in there, and now you got one hurricane after another hurricane. They just want to get rid of the administration. They just want to get rid of the voters, man. You know, and they want to get rid of the voters and the people that depend on the government that are getting the mountains. You know, the mountains could have just drove down there and voted. They're getting rid of those. The cities, they just want the Mexicans to vote for them, man. Arizona cannot do it. They're the only state right now. Arizona, okay, you couldn't believe that. 6 delegate votes. 6. But you cannot be a Mexican person or any person that is not a citizen and vote in Arizona. You have to prove you are. You don't have to do that in California. Oh no, man, they're doing that. Man, they got 1,400 people every hour walking across since last year, or maybe 3 years ago. 1,400 every hour, every single day, and they're in asylum. They're in asylum. You get asylum. That's it. And you get an ID, and you get to vote. That's California. That's us, man. You'll be voting. And who you want to vote for, don't worry, they get their ID. They don't even know what voting is. But it's on automatic votes. And those automatic votes are going right to them. That's why California is blue. It's not because of Democratic. We're not Democratic here. We're not. It's just that our governor made sure we're automatic, and they're trying to do it to Arizona, but they didn't have it.
Well, the big thing about that is when they get enough of their own people in here, they're creating their own voting. Because when they get enough of their own folks in here, everybody's out the door except for them there, Bruce.
That's fake news, Roger.
Oh, that's what happened. Hey, that's what happened with my iron workers, man. You know, when I was an iron worker, you know, I went to a union hall and everybody wanted to vote the Mexicans. Now, I'm not a racist guy. I like all the black people. Man, even all my girlfriends are Mexicans or white. It don't matter to me, black. I'm not a racist person. But man, when I go to work, they'd rather hire. When you go to a union hall, you're on the union list. You're on the top of the list or whatever. You just go there and, hey, looking for a welder. Welder at this place. Okay. But then they get called by name. Okay. Jose Gonzalez gets called by name, and they'll take one journeyman iron worker. Okay. Well, then it just happened like 100 times like that. They got all the Mexicans, and they bought their books, man. I left, man. I couldn't take it no more. I was like, no, the Iron Workers Union is not working. Because, why? Because they want to grab all their friends and all their Mexican buddies. And they might not be Mexicans, could be blacks, could be white. It doesn't matter. You know, we weren't strong with what we did. Everybody should be strong in the union, but this is what happened. This is what's happening right now in the farms. Farms the same way. Want to grab a piece of lettuce? Man, you want to grab a piece of lettuce? You better have a green card. Oh, I got my green card. A white guy or a regular citizen can't do it. Why? Because they want their people to do it, just to do it. It's awful, man. It's awful out here on the West Coast.
Oh, yeah, and this is going to get worse. And I'm going to tell you, I got some news for the union, especially the dock workers. Now, Harris and them may be jumping up and down acting like they're pro-union, but if they had held that strike on and they thought it was going to cost them votes, they'd have kicked all of them to the curb and replaced them with immigrants in a heartbeat. I believe that.
Oh, guarantee it. That's why they quit. That's why they came back. I think they would have done it. I think they would have died, though. Dude, that union is as strong as an elevator union, dude. Have you ever been to a real strike? Have you ever been to a real union strike? A real one? Like one that won't let anybody cross? Yeah, that one's one of them. Over there on the East Coast, dude, you get over the porch, you think 50 people are going to cross? In some of those states like Texas? Dude, you carry guns in Texas. You'll die if you cross that shit. California, a little different. But man, over there in Texas, dude, you ain't crossing none of them strikes.
I guarantee you they would have replaced them, whatever they had to do, because they under no circumstances was going to risk losing any votes. So all these people coming across the border, those people better pull their pants up. They're meant to replace them there, Bree.
Oh, I know. Oh, don't worry, dude. You're telling the choir, dude. I live in California. 800. I live in California. I see it every day. I go to the lake with people that don't speak English, and that's not even a big deal. I'm friends with them. That they all want to vote Trump. These guys that are illegal aliens want to vote Trump. They know what the real deal is. They're not going to get deported. They're not getting deported. They don't see voting for this lady would be any better. But that's what the narrative is. But the narrative is your guys' side. Oh, yeah, get the Haitians over there. Get all these other guys over there in the other states. Move them all over there. We're flying them there, dude. They're landing them there. They're driving them there. I know a guy that works for the Border Patrol in Texas. They're flying them to lots of other states. All illegal aliens. All of them. They all have an ID, and they all get to vote. The only one state that can't do that is Arizona. So they can't get 6 delegates.
They're going open for a base.
Oh, 188 Snow-Bees ground.
Well, I need to open up taco stands.
I don't know if that's even going to help. How are you going to... I mean, they're going to open up taco stands. They're going to get voting going, man. But they ain't going to save them. Kamala Harris ain't going to save them, dude. Kamala Harris ain't going to save them. They're not saving North Carolina. There's Mexicans in North Carolina. They flew them there, too. They want them to die. FEMA ain't there. FEMA's not over there helping them. They got the National Guard there only for the dead people. They don't give a shit. You want to know why? They want the lithium. They want the lithium. They want the lithium, and all the towns are gone.
Hey, 188, have a good one. Take it easy. If you got a sloppy copy, Hollywood, I gone.
God dang, talk to 188 then. Man, do I need to pump it up? God, talk to 188 Snow Beast then. 188 Snow Beast. 188 Snow Beast. Got down. 188 Snow. You want to talk to that guy? Okay. Man, talk to 188 Snow Beast. I'm shutting this video gate down. I'm gone.
Saying that you just repeat yourself, but I don't remember you repeating yourself out there. Hey, 188, Mr. Snow Beast, man, you're rocking and rolling in my receiver around Kansas City, Mopar. Zodiac, sound 10-8 straight on Hollywood. Come on. All right.